Hey guys, how's it going? It's Build_Master back at it again with another video. In this one we are going to be playing Roblox Island and going through the new combat update, which I'm super excited to be doing a video on, as it's quite a big and interesting update. It's actually really cool. But before we start, to make sure to like and subscribe and join the Discord, and let's get into it. Okay, so the first major part of the update on the Discord here, it says, this is the first step in revitalizing combat to Islands. We have now introduced weaknesses and resistances to all hostile mobs, or enemies anyway, that you will encounter on your adventure. All weapons will now have type associations. Matching the correct weapon type to an enemy's weakness will reward you with more damage. However, if the enemy is resistant, then your damage will do less. All of this information can be accessed through your new combat catalog. So I'd say like this new thing is kind of like Pokemon. I guess like the different types of things do damage to different other things. So if you think of it like Pokemon, it makes it a bit easier. So yeah, we now have the new weapon types. We have physical, which is slashing and striking and piercing. Even though when I was looking for piercing, there were none. We have the magical types: Inferno, Hydro, Storm, Quake, Ethereal, and Void. I'll show you all of these later. And we also have some weapons that include both physical and magical types, which I also have not been able to find yet, which is kind of annoying. So in this chest we have all the physical ones. So we have the Ruby Sword here, which is a slashing. As you can see here, it's kind of like a quick, light melee. And then on the Trout Fury we have striking, so it takes a bit longer to do. And piercing, I was not actually able to find any. We also have the magical types, so let's get rid of these and then get all the magical types out, as there are quite a few of them, as you can see right now. So for the spellbook we have Inferno damage, which I guess is kind of like fire, which is quite cool. And you can also, I think, like aim these as well, like up or down, which is actually quite cool because they've redone that. We also have the tidal spellbook, which is hydro damage, as you could probably guess from the title of the actual weapon itself, because hydro, water, tidal, water. We also have the static scepter, which is storm damage. As you can see here, you got like a laser sort of thing, which looks absolutely pretty cool if you ask me. For the staff of Godzilla, we've got the quake damage, which is kind of like the spellbook, but like a little bit different, which is quite cool. Ruby staff is ethereal damage, so also kind of like the spellbook, same kind of mechanics, but I think because it's red, it's counted as something different, because different sort of type. And for void, we have the spellbook, which has 4 different types. We've got pink, pink again, be a different one, blue, green, come on, green again, no, come on, and white. So yeah, there's four different types of spells for that one. And some weapons include both, which I don't even know about. So anyway, let's go on to the new tab here, the combat catalog. So if you click on here, you can see there's an absolute new menu with a bunch of different things about everything that's new. So it has a list of all the current enemies in a game. So it doesn't include old mobs in the game, because that'd be pretty useless, to be honest. So let's go on to, let's say, the magma golem. We can see what it's resistant to. So if we were to attack it with a slashing, quake, or inferno, it would do less damage. But if we were to attack it with a striking, storm, or hydro, it would do way more damage. And to be honest, we can probably go test that out now. So if we go to the Slime Island, wherever this may be, Slime Island, even though for some reason it teleports me to the Slime King. You know, let's do it to the Slime King then. Okay, so for the Slime King, it says it's resistant to striking, quake, and hydro, and it's weak against slashing, inferno, and storm. Okay, so let's use the hydro. Let's use the hydro and see how much damage this does. See what color it is as well, what color damage it is. Okay, so this is 118. Okay, it doesn't really help though, because this one's quite strong. So that one does 118, and then for storm, this one does it so much quicker. Look how quickly the health is going down on it, and then look how quickly the health's going down on that one. This one is definitely way quicker, and much quicker than the other one. So that's just like a basic thing. Also says here that weaknesses and resistances. So yeah, enemies can be neutral, weak, or resistant to certain weapon types. Neutral base damage, weak is 25% damage, and resistant is 20 down% damage. So if your thing is strong against that enemy, it will be plus 25, and if it's weak against that enemy, it'll be minus 20%. so it gives a bit more of a specification for what you need. So yeah, the new combat catalog. Access is located on the left sidebar. Enemies tabs display resistances and weaknesses. Weapon tabs, melee, archery, and magic display weapons such as damage, weapon, and attack rate. So as you can see on here, if I go to melee and let's go to the good old ruby sword, we have the slashing. It's not a magical type. Its style is light. Its base damage is plus 60 and its attack rate is 0.5. If we go on to archery, let's say, which I've also completely redone the archery. Here it says bow rework. Corrected hit trajectory with bows to be smoother than before. Added damage drop off from the distance shot. Bows now require specific arrow types to use, and new bow idle, draw, and fire animations. So yeah, the new bow and arrows are the golden short bow and iron short bow, and short arrows and long arrows. I never use these. I'm pretty sure this used to be the vamp bow. I swear this used to be the vamp bow, but they've... Wait, bow 3, bow 2, bow 5, bow 4, bow 1, long arrow 1, arrow 1. They need to... What about these? No, these are all the same. What about these? Staff Desert, Slime Queen Scepter, Staff Godzilla, Staff Lightning, Spellbook Spirit, Spellbook Aquamarine. What are these names? What about these? Crab, Iron Score. Oh no, I think those are all right, but these ones are just a little interesting, which is quite funny. So yeah, we got the weapon stats. Actually no, because I didn't notice this magical bit before. Any of these magical? Oh wait, no, this one's Inferno as well. Okay, so the Infernal Hammer is actually striking and magical, so that one's both. But I think that might be the only one that is both. Yeah, okay, so the Infernal Hammer, if you have that, that is Inferno and striking, which is pretty cool. We've also got the magic weapon balances. In preparation for future combat updates, you are able to cast holds have been removed except for the Slime Queen's Slime Scepter. Base damage reduction to cast base damage, and we have a bunch of base damage changes. I will put them all on screen so you're able to read them while I'm talking about other things, because there's a lot there and it's just easier if I don't read it out. So yeah, we've got a bunch of new things in the update, which is actually really cool. I think it's good that they're going around reworking a bunch of things in the game to optimize it more, specify it more. Don't know why I said specify, that's the wrong word. Just to make it all better. Because no one wants a really bad game, let's be honest. Everyone wants a nice, clean, smooth game that's optimized for everyone and that everyone can play. Just because, let's be honest, who wouldn't want that? I mean, I would happily play. I would not want to play a game at all where the game's laggy, there's bits everywhere around, and this is a really good optimized game. I think it works really well on things, which is good. Okay, so now moving on to the oh wait, I'm going to move out the way or I'm going to die to some of the slimes. So let's just chill up here. We've now got some of the combat changes and what is expected to be in the future. So we're going to expect to have more arrows, ability to switch between arrows. Well, that's pretty interesting. We've got new weapon model updates, cosmetic changes to the weapons. Oh, well, that'd be pretty cool. So I think one thing that does need a update is maybe the static scepter. Look how thin it is. It is literally paper thin. I mean, it's not bad, it's a really nice model, but maybe just a little bit out. I don't know, it's probably just me. It's just really thin. Anyway, that's just personal preference anyway. We got a new crafting system is yet to come. Oh, that sounds good. I am happy to work with a new crafting system. Not that the current one is bad, I just like trying out new things. There will be balancing the stats with other existing weapons, less emphasis on one weapon being the superior choice, more situational / player choice. Yeah, you see, the thing is, I tend to use before the what's it called, the Tidal Spellbook, because it do so much damage. On here it says 36 to 36, but because I'm level 71 for magic, it does an extra 213%, which is the only reason why I use it, because it does more damage. But to be honest, recently I'm actually using the static scepter because it's actually much better than it used to be. Now it does like 37 damage. Before it used to do 8. Yes, it used to do 8 damage, and now it does 31, which is an absolute butt ton. And because it's magic as well, it times this with the magic buff, the 200 and whatever 30 something%, which is also really good. Some of the miscellaneous changes: in third-person PC, bows and magic weapons shoot in the direction of your cursor. Let's try that. All they do as well, looks, if I have my cursor over here, shoots over there. What if I shoot up? Yeah, it shoots up. Go away, please. shoot down. And then also if you look in this one, when you're not in third person, if you look down or look up, it also goes in that position as well. We've got the damage indicator color changes based on weapon type with damage dealt, which we saw because it's yellow for strong and I think red for weak. The bow renamed to wooden short bow. Yep, artificial bow named to ancient longbow. Oh yeah, there you go. Vamp bow renamed to Azarithian longbow. And they've now buffed the static scepter from 2 to 8. It used to be 2 before. I guess base damage is 2, but mine was 8 because it was a flipping egg. That's why it's gone up to 31. That's amazing. That is really good. And now we get to move on to everyone's favorite part of every single update ever. Crop market news. Yes, we are on to the new update. So obviously there's going to be some new crop market news, and we've got potato prices have risen from 11 to 17, which is not bad, to be honest. I mean, people from the potato war, if they're selling potatoes, now's a good time to do it while all the prices are increased. But to be honest, I would probably just stick it in a crate packer and sell them for more. Actually, I don't even know if you can do... Can you do potato crates? I'm going to guess you can. Of course you can. Yeah. So you can put them in there, which is pretty cool. And radish prices have dropped from 64 to 59. Ah, radish prices always sell really well, but they don't sell as well anymore. That's kind of annoying. And Farmer Cletus was recently heard whispering about watermelon prices. Oh, that would be interesting. Because lots of people who have watermelon prices, or not have watermelon prices, they use like watermelon crates and everything. That'll be interesting when that changes. So yeah, I got my little mini potato farm, as you can see here, racking in some of the potatoes. I forgot to change it to washing machine instead with it. Oh well, that don't matter. It's just for my sheep over here because I've got like this mini. Oh wow, I need to top these up. Okay, bread, wheat, and potatoes. Where are my potatoes? There we go. Potatoes in there. Wow, there's flipping egg. There is a lot of eggs in here and a lot of wool as well. But I'm happy to have lots of wool. There you go. 12 more wool. Looking much healthier. But yeah, that is the entire update. I think this is actually quite a cool start to the new combat. What is it called? Combat updates and series and stuff, and next lot of updates which will be out, which I think is kind of cool because I really like this new thing because it's easy to see what everything does as well and see what everything's here. What I think they could do though, I know this is like a combat catalog, but I think if they added what you need to craft these as well, like if there was a little button you could click, like maybe next to here or here, you could click it and say crafting recipe, or like a little button with like the crafting sign, and you could click it to see what it says. Because say you're like on the go, let's say, where should we go? Let's just say we're in the Spirit Island. Why not? Okay. And we're like, okay, there's no mob. Actually, wait, no, there's no mobs here. That's a bad example. Let's just go Underworld. Okay, Underworld's a good example. So say we're in the Underworld, okay, and we are fighting some golems or whatever they're called. What are they called again? Magma blobs, yeah. Magma blobs. And we're fighting them, and we realize, oh, I don't have, let's say, I don't have something that is strong against it, and I need to craft it, but I don't know what I need to craft. You don't really want to go all the way back to your base just to see what you're able to craft, because that's kind of annoying, let's be honest. Sorry, that was a pretty quick kill, I can't lie. So yeah, I think that should be quite a cool feature if they just added like crafting things on there, which I think would be pretty cool. It's personal opinion again. I just think it looked better. And to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely just killed that magma golem really quickly. Not golem, blob. That was really quick. Oh, does that mean it's easier to get void tokens? Oh, please tell me it is. But here's some of the magma golems. Let's see how quickly I can kill these, because these were not the nicest things before. Here we go. No, attack him. Okay, the damage on this sometimes is... Oh, these do damage really... Oh, this is good. Oh, wait, this guy spawned into 2. Wait, can you attack them under the ground? I wonder if you can attack them under the ground. Can you attack them under the ground? Okay, no. You can't attack them under the ground, but you can get a little bit of range on them, which is actually pretty good. Oh, this is sick. I can actually kill them much quicker now, and that guy's going to jump up behind me. Anyway, gonna run over there because I will probably die otherwise. But yeah, that is the update. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I thought it was a pretty good one. Make sure to like, subscribe, and join the Discord as always. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.